Well, we've been in the region for over 100 years now, and we believe in the growth of Asia, in particular ASEAN. Healthcare has been a resilient industry in the region, and I wouldn't say we're agnostic, because the US-China tensions have an impact on free trade, open markets in the region. A lot of drug production, manufacturing, supply chain relies on China, and China is a center of biopharma innovation today. And so we see a lot of opportunity in China growing and having an impact on the rest of Asia.
Did you feel that the lessons learned from COVID have enhanced and made the supply chains more resilient? So even if there was a more protectionist movement and momentum, then the supply chains will be relatively intact?
Yes, I think post-COVID, almost all stakeholders in the healthcare environment have re-examined how they deliver healthcare, whether it's products or services. And I think many of the large pharmaceutical manufacturers, the distributors, and even some of the large hospital chains have re-examined how they will get their drugs to the patients. Everybody is interested in access. Patients really rely on an open market and a free market, and anything restrictive will actually end up being detrimental to the patients. So we've seen shifts in the way that supply chains are organized. We've seen relocation of manufacturing plants. We've seen sources of both raw materials as well as APIs, or active pharmaceutical ingredients, shift to new locations. And the focus is really on a second source of those products so that you can hedge your bets.
John, let me ask you bluntly, right? If it is Trump come November 5th, right, and tariffs do go up, or there are restrictions on pharma, et cetera, what would it mean directly for your business?
Well, we work directly with many of the large pharmaceutical companies. So depending on what those tariffs address and how the flows of those products are addressed, we are not present in China. So we're not directly impacted by a tariff on Chinese products. But many of our clients will be. And depending on what those tariffs mean, it could mean a change in the cost structure. It could mean a change in pricing of those products, not just in the US, but worldwide, because the sources have to change. And the supply chain largely becomes more expensive. And so that will have a trickle-down effect on all the suppliers and service providers for the pharmaceutical industry.